What is going on, people? It's Bobby and welcome back to another Fallout 4 video. In this one I'm going to be showing you how to set up supply lines between your allied settlements. Now, supply lines are useful because they make it so that you can use the materials from any settlements that are joined together without having them stored in the specific workshops at that settlement. So the best way of doing this, if we have a look at the map, alright, and if I press L1 for supply lines, you can see that I have all the lines going towards Sanctuary. So what I've done is I've made Sanctuary essentially just my main settlement. You can pick any of them, whichever one you use the most. I would make it that one, and then all I do is I go around and I get allied with the other settlements, okay, and then I set up a supply line between those settlements. So if we have a look in my workshop at Sanctuary, I have we'll use steel because it's easily used and you can have it everywhere. So I have 28,000 steel at Sanctuary. Okay, now I will be able to use that at all of the settlements that I have a supply line set up to. So if I go right across the other end of the map here to the castle, alright, when I get there, well, I'll go and show you that in the castle's workshop I actually don't have a lot of steel at all. So if I run over here to the castle workshop, you'll see that at the bottom here. Let's see how many steel I have. Well, I have one. There you go. One steel. However, because I've set up a supply line with the castle from Sanctuary Hills, if I go to metal prefabs here, you can see I actually have access to 28,000 steel. So I could go around placing these everywhere if I wanted to, because I have access to all the steel that I had at Sanctuary. Okay, the only thing worth noting is obviously when you store things in this workshop here, so if I store things at the castle workshop, they will not appear at the Sanctuary workshop and vice versa. So if you're storing things, you do have to go still to the specific workshops you've stored them in. But when it comes to building, as long as you set up that supply line between the settlements, then you can just build whatever you like. Now, when it comes to actually setting up a supply line, it's really simple. So I'm going to fast travel quickly over to Nordhagen Beach. Okay, the reason I'm going here is because I am allied with them, but I have not yet set up the supply line. Now, once you get here and you've become allies with the settlements, normally you just get a quick mission. You have to go and clear out an area, and then you're done. You become allied. All you're going to do is come into the build menu. You'll then walk up to someone at the settlements. As you can see at the bottom, while I'm highlighting over them, it says R1 for supply line. So I'll just press that and it brings up the list of all the settlements that you are allied to. Obviously my main hub is Sanctuary Hills. That's where all of my materials are, so I want everywhere linked with that. So I'll just click Sanctuary Hills, and what it does is it just turns this guy's role into essentially just being a trader between the settlements. What I can do now, if I show you real quick, because I've set up that supply line, I have 9 steel in this workshop. However, if I bring up the build menu and once again go to metal, you'll see that I still have access to the 28,000 steel that I had access to in Sanctuary and the castle, because I've now set up a supply line between these settlements. And that's essentially it there. The only things worth knowing are obviously to do with the workshop. You can only store things in certain places. And it is worth, like I've done with mine, picking one settlement to be your main hub and storing the majority of your resources and materials and things there. And then just setting up supply lines between all of the other places, so that when you do go there, you can still access all of your materials to and from. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is how you set up supply lines in Fallout 4. It's a really easy process, and I think it's actually one of the most useful aspects of the game, especially when it comes to settlement building. But yeah, hopefully this video has helped you to set up your supply lines. If it has, make sure to leave a comment down below. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe for more content coming soon. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.